Hi, I'm Dwayne Jenkins, originally from New York, but now residing in Nashville, Tennessee. As a young person who had a child at a very young age, not biological, but sort of a surrogate parent, let's say, took the responsibility as a parent. At first it was like, well, I don't know, because I'm just learning too. I mean, I was young, I was 17, and he was really, really young. So here I'm at 17, trying to tell him how to do different things, because he had a hard time in school, didn't want to finish. So we had to go through all of those things and studying and doing all that. And I actually hadn't had a mentor in that way. Of course, I was taught in school and different things, but it was a 101 for me as well. Junior year, I knew that he was old enough to travel now, and he would probably come and stay with me for an extended time, whether it be a summertime or just a break, during his high school days. So I said, okay, here we go. I need to explain some things to him about my lifestyle so that when he comes to visit that he would be comfortable. I sat him down. I was trying to prepare. How am I going to tell him, that I was gay? And I was just looking at him. I said, okay, I need to explain a couple of things. And he was like, well, okay, what? And I tried to explain all these ways and different things, but I finally just said, I'm a gay male. And he just looked and he was like, really? And I was like, yes. And I said, well, let me explain certain things. At the time, I was dating someone, so I told him about that. And I said, I know it's a big shock to you, and I hope that you'll be okay. And hopefully you'll still want to come and visit me. And I'm still your pops, And he was just looking, and he had a look like, oh. And he goes to his old little trunk, and he pulls out these articles and things that he's clipped of guys that he thought were cute. And so here he is doing, hey, Papa, I'm gay too. And I'm thinking, oh my God. Get out of here. And so we're sitting there, and all that time I was that scared to tell him that. He didn't know how to tell me, and I didn't know how to tell him. But me telling him first was one of the greatest experiences, because then after that, he was like, I'm so glad you told me, because I didn't know how you were reacting, and here you are telling me that story. So to any other people who are parents and or mentors or big brothers, it's such an important thing for you to come out and tell your story, because you never know what can happen in that instance. And I know for our relationship, although we were already close, the bond got even tighter at that point. So I was really, really excited about that.